Hello everyone and welcome. Just trying to pull it up. Everyone. Sorry about that. Welcome. There, is that better? I think that's better. Just trying to get into Facebook. Sorry I'm late. Just always having problems with this. Okay. Hi Judith, how are you? My computer, it just like shut off. Now I'm trying to get into Facebook and it's fighting me every step of the way. Just give me one more minute. How are you? There we go. Now, I was in, but I think I bumped the cord and that's what turned my computer off. Oh, leave it to me. There we go. It's coming up. Did you have a nice weekend? Do anything fancy? Let's see. There we go. Yes. We had rain. Actually, Saturday was good. We had a lot of rain yesterday. Just give me a minute here. It's throwing its little fit. Sorry. But I want to be able to see who else jumping on. Okay, now we have to go another route because it's playing dirty here. There we go. Hi Monica. Welcome. There we go. Okay, we got it. Hi Nanny Dot. Sorry, it just took me a few minutes to get the feed. Now I'm trying to pull it up so I can see it. There we go. Oh, don't tell me it's not going to show comments. I just saw Nanny Dot's comment, so it should be working. There we go. Okay, we got comments there. All right. Excuse me. All right, sorry about that. I hate technology, I really do. I was trying to get on. My computer shut itself down and just pain in that. All right, we're going to be working with our new kit tonight. Check these out. These are all leaves that come flat and you just slide them together. Isn't that cool? What's so cool about it is when you go to put them away, all you have to do is leave them flat. Hi, Rach. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so I've already painted a couple, and I'll explain why in a minute, but we'll just put those off to the side. So you get 5 different sizes. I was looking to see if Joanne's on. She already went on and ordered hers. Isn't that neat? All right, some of this off of here. There we go. All right, so basically all I did was take a diaper wipe. Bought a case of them at Sam's Club because they're the ones that don't have they're unscented and boy, they're not soaking wet. They're just perfect. All right, so I already did one. This one was the Barn Red by Apple Barrel. The yellow one was Sunny Day Matte by Apple Barrel. Then I used Jack-o'-lantern by Apple Barrel. And now I'm going to use my favorite, that Golden Sunset. And then I think I'm going to do one with the English Ivy. You know me. I love my English Ivy. Let me just turn that around so I can see. All right. So, all we do, and I don't paint my edges. Some people like to, but I do not. And when I do it, I brush outward. Because if you're coming back, then it's going to get on all the wood on the outside. So basically, I just wipe outward. And these are real fast to do. But we're going to do something different tonight. Well, I think we've done it before, but not with these. I had a little thing on the edge of the wood and kind of singed that one. But I'll make it to my advantage. I'll show you when we're done what I'm going to do to cover that up. These would look awesome on your dining room table, a mantle, anywhere. All right, see, I did both sides. Shoo, excuse me. I knew that was coming. All right, so I'm going to do this one too. The best thing to do is keep these together by size when you're working on them, because otherwise you might paint two and then realize they don't go together. So, thank you. So there's one side, and see how easy this is? Now, you could use your unicorn spit. You can use the method we've used a lot where we put the Mod Podge on there and then iron the craft paper on and then sand it off on the edges. So look at that. Look how clean that turns out. I want it a little darker. All right, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to do this one in green, because you have green leaves that fall off the tree. There we go. Let's get rid of that one. I'm sorry, but I have got to blow my nose, and I don't want to do it on camera. Excuse me. There we go. Wash our hands. Look at how easy that was. All right. I love this green. Don't we, Judith? Judith loves this green too. All right, so we go outward. This is the smallest one. This is about 4 by 3. The biggest one's about 7 by 6. So that kind of gives you the idea on the sizes. Yep, it's our color. I got a little bit on the side. There we go. I'm waiting for Marcia to jump on. I want to show you what Marcia contacted me for a custom order. And it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. She lives in Utah, and she has Brigham Young and the Utah Utes near her, and she wanted a wreath attachment. Oops, too much. So I made her some custom wreath attachments, and I thought, I ought to do one locally. So I thought I'd do a garden flag. So I did the garden flag, and my Facebook page exploded. I had 8 people in here on Saturday picking up flags. I had 2 more today. I had 1 yesterday. Man, who would have thought? I don't think I brought one of the flags in with me, but I did post it on my site. Alright, so what I've done, we've painted these. I showed you how I painted these. But what I'm going to do different with these, I already missed a side. Dang it. I'll have to go back and fix that. I already went ahead and I put the, the foil adhesive on this. And I didn't coat the whole thing because I don't want to coat the whole thing. So, just want to put that there. But what I want to do is I kind of did strokes outward like that. But I put it together before I added the foil adhesive on, so I knew what direction the leaves were going. So I just put little strokes on there. All right. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take this foil and we're just going to run it over the strokes I put on here. And I thought, oh crap, I put it the wrong direction. I kind of want it to go the direction that the foil is going. I thought it'd be kind of neat to, hi Joanne. Yes, I saw you ordered them. I said, I hope Joanne gets on tonight. You can totally foil these, but I decided I was going to paint them and then kind of put some strokes on here with the foil just to kind of make them look kind of striped. You know how a leaf looks, but I want them going in the direction. This foil has like a direction to it. And if I don't like it, what I'll do is I'll just put adhesive over the whole leaf and then just get rid of it and foil the whole leaf. But I just wanted to see what this would look like. So see, I just kind of have like light brush strokes on there. Okay, so we did that one. I found 2 sides I missed, but I can go back after we're done. Let me get this side. Make sure I'm going in the direction I want. There we go. I just thought it would give it a little bit of color. There. And Jen with Artistic Painting Studio, she has so many cool foils out there right now. Oh my gosh. But I thought, let's do it like this. Let's do it a different way. So we just kind of have some just fancy looking strokes going on there. And then my plan is to go ahead and kind of distress the edges. I'm going to use the antique wax. Let's see how we kind of have, and then when you put them together, and you kind of have your strokes going in the direction. Now, I failed to do that side. That was my fault. But I thought just kind of make it look different. Gonna foil yours. Yep, I figured. Jen has so many foils out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the antique wax and I'm just going to antique the edges. That's the plan. Let's get some of that off. And I'm going to pull some of it off. I'm not going to leave it all on there. I just wanted it to look blended. And then we're going to do like a little tablescape here for you. But these would look awesome. You could even use these as like name tags at your dining room table. You could put a name on it. I just love that they look 3D. Okay, let's do this side. But you want them to look like fall leaves. I can't wait to see what you do with them, Joanne. There we go. There's that one. You could use the watercolor. Oops, we missed a side. You could use the watercolor pencils to put like a vein. But I love the fact that when you're done with them, you can just take them apart and store them flat. That, to me, is a saver of space. So there's one. I don't know if I'm liking the foil in there. Let's kind of do, well, I did do a little bit different on this one than the others. There we go. And I didn't post on my page because the parents haven't, but we had our baby reveal for my new grandchild coming in January. And Gordon is going to be a big brother to a little brother. He wasn't quite sure what all the balloons and the hoopla was about. But it was kind of cool. So see, I like it on the yellow or on the orange. I went with a heavier blotch. So I think that adds some dimension to it. I know, right? I kind of suspected a boy. So, only because I saw my son the end of the week and I said, so were you surprised? And he said, not really. Like, he said, I know I can't tell you. And I said, no, I'm not asking. Just want to know if you were surprised. And he said, it didn't matter to me either way. And I said, okay. But I thought if it was a girl, he would have got this big smile on his face. And there was no smile. So I thought, okay, it's a boy. Otherwise, he would have been on top of the moon. I know he would take whatever it was, but if it was a girl, he would have been you know, really excited. We don't care. He doesn't care, just so it's healthy. So there we go. So yeah, so exciting. They had a real cute box, pink and blue, with that you lifted the lid and the balloons came out. And Gordon lifted the lid and then tried to hide when everybody screamed for joy. I think he was just overwhelmed by how loud we were. I even really wanted to do one of these in leopard. You know me, how I love my leopard. There's some there. And then, of course, you would coat it with the final coat to seal it, your foil. There's that one. Let's coat our edges. There we go. So just slides together. Yep, we missed this one. I'm not getting that in there good. It's getting all over me though. So there's leaf number 2. I'm going to go ahead and... So if you were going to coat these with the foil adhesive, you need it to sit about an hour before you put your foil on it. So see, that just covered up my burn mark on there. That a little darker. Look how that looks. Isn't that pretty? And this is the Waverly Antique Wax. All right. Now let's do our green one. How many grandchildren do all of you have? This will be I'll have 4 up here and 4 down. So this will be 8 for me. So how many grandchildren do you have? Three. Now, boy-girl ratio. 9? Monica, really? Why did I think you had some? Nanny Dot has 7 and 4 great grandchildren. Cool. I hope I'm around long enough to see my great grandchildren. Seriously, I would love that. Whoop. That side's done. Oh, okay. My father's side of the family is a little bit different because, when I was pregnant with my oldest, his wife was pregnant with their child. So, father's having a child and a grandchild all at the same time. Don't ask. It's just weird. It's complicated. I thought this is just too freaky for me. Alright, so say you have these all painted, and I thought, oh my gosh, okay. We bring out our little tray here. We're going to do a little tablescape. We have some lights, if you wanted to put some lights around it. These are from Dollar General, and they're little leaves. So I thought, okay, let's just make a little tablescape here for the table. And let's bring out our lantern, which I think the batteries did. Yep. Okay, so you got your lantern. And then you have your lights. And they go all the way around. So we'll kind of turn those on. And then I have some acorns. Shouldn't be doing this backwards, but I am. Let's still have a price tag on it. Okay. So we got that. Then I love these. Okay, no problem. Alright. So then I thought we'll add some of these around here. Can you see this on your table? We'll just keep going around like in a circle. And that can cover up the lights, and we'll just bring the lights through. Come on now. Don't play hard to get. They're playing hard to get. The lantern is in my shop. I did put a link in the description. That's one we did a while back. You know, you get doing, I mean, everybody's already on Christmas, and I'm trying to get to Christmas, but I still want to enjoy fall a little. So I thought we're going to do a little fall tablescape, right? Thank you, Monica. But I thought this is, just give it a little bit of color. And there's enough to go all the way around. And then we can go ahead and put our leaves around here. Put that little one in front there. But I think I want to move this over here. And we'll put a yellow one over here. And then we'll put this one over here. And you can lead them either way. So what do you think of that? Would you like that on your table? You can add little gourds and stuff too. Doesn't that look real pretty, real festive? I love these. I'm not liking what I did with the foil though. So I'm going to paint over these. And I like them just plain. I may just take the watercolor pencils and kind of put a vein up in there a little bit. But I think, oh, thank you. I think that's the way I want them. Look, you could even put a bigger pumpkin in there if you wanted. Just kind of. But you get the idea how easy it is to decorate these. Or could you see this up on a mantle with some fall garland and then these leaves sitting on top of the garland? I still have some of this. All right, let's just, like, you see what I'm saying? How they just make that garland pop. Look at that. So you could have just plain garland on the table. You could do candles. Just make a pretty tablescape. You can even use these on tier trays if you wanted. But I thought this would just be real festive. I would probably go ahead and add some of this in here just to give it some different texture and another color. Like, see how that, this is one I got at Hobby Lobby a long time ago. I know they still carry it, but it just, to me, screams farmhouse. So, but I can't wait to use, I don't like that in there, some of these in my shop, because I have a lot of the fall stuff out now. So I thought it'd be just cute to kind of put all that around. I don't see anything else I could use. But see how simple that is? And you can get a charger plate and just put little wooden balls on it to have it sit up. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Joanne. But I'm sure you're just as happy with your children, right? But I think that's just simple. Simple yet elegant. Don't you think? And again, when you go to put them away, they just lay flat. And that's what I like about them. So that's our new kit. Thank you, Rach. That's our new 3D pumpkin kit. Oh, I'll show you what I made for Marcia. She'll probably come on here later. She wanted these made up. These are just sublimation board, and I made this design and I pressed it on there. I did one for BYU and I did one for the Utah Utes, and sent them off to her today. Now what I wanted to tell her, so when she's watching, thank you, Joanne. I added spacers in the box. You would glue a spacer onto the back of this, and then you can staple into the spacer your, like if you were going to use the tinsel tie. I would glue the spacer on, put this over top of the spacer, and then hit it with the staple gun to hold it in place. That's how you use these. Because if you just put this here and stapled it, that staple would come through the other side. So you need a spacer. So just keep these in mind. If you have something special, anniversary, a birthday, something that you want a unique wreath attachment for, this is something we can do. Because we actually take this shape, put it into the computer traces the shape, cuts it out, and then I press on it after I get it. Thank you, Joanne. I just think they're really cool. And don't tell anybody, but we have a set of Christmas balls that are the same. They slide in, lay flat, so we have those coming too. So we got you covered for fall and Thanksgiving, and then we'll have you covered for Christmas with the balls. Does anybody have any questions? Simple, simple, simple. Easy peasy. I can't wait to see what Joanne does with hers when she foils hers, because there's a lot in here that scream fall. Like this is one that Jen has. It has like all the fall colors in it. There was another one. I didn't get it out. I thought, wouldn't it be cool to even do one in this snake skin? Oh, that's kind of like zebra leopard. That's a combination of a couple. Like this one is snake skin. Look at that. Just different, really pretty foils she's got. But check them out. Oh, look, we need a little green pumpkin in there. How's that look? Does it look like it's not going to sit there? You could throw little pumpkins down in here too. Just simple. All right, I'm going to let you all go. I will see you on Wednesday. Rachel's on tomorrow, 3 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern. And, oh, cool. I'll tell you what, she's been getting a lot of new foils in. And I know I'm afraid to go on because once I go on, then I have to order them. And I'm trying not to do too much, but she's got some cool ones listed. So check them out. The key, I think, oh, Joanne said she can't wait to see the Christmas balls. They're really nice size, and they do the same thing as these. The key, Monica, is not to saturate your foil adhesive when you put it on your sticky plate, but just add a little bit of water so it glides on consistently. Like if you're painting it on and it's kind of like, you're kind of like having to struggle, like with, you know, doing a brush stroke with it, then you got to add a little water to it. But don't add a lot, just add a little at a time. That's the key. Smooth, even coat. It took me a while to get that. But once you get that, you got it. All right, you all have a great night, and thank you.